welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today, I'm bringing you an intermediate full-body Pilates reformer workout working on our spinal mobility and our overall strength. We are going to be using the magic circle or Pilates ring today. My reformer today is set up on 2 heavies and 1 medium spring. That's 2 reds and 1 blue on my reformer. My foot bar is up in its normal footwork position, and my headrest and straps are where I like them to start. Once you are ready, you're going to go ahead, grab your magic circle. We're actually going to start standing today. So we're going to find our legs hip distance apart into parallel. Shoulders are coming back and down. And we're just going to go ahead, bring that magic circle up over our head. We're going to plug those shoulders down our back. Chin is a little bit higher than what we think it should be. Gaze is over the tip of the nose. Little press into that magic circle, taking a big deep inhale. As you exhale, I want you to begin tucking that tailbone, drawing those abdominals in, and slowly tucking your chin towards your chest as you slowly roll yourself on down towards the floor. Please be mindful, soft knees as you come down, just warming up the body. Once your fingers come to the floor, take a big deep inhale. On that exhale, squeeze that ring. Begin rolling yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. As you come up, you plug the shoulders down as you reach the arms up over the head. Great job. Let's do 2 more like this. Squeeze that magic circle. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Draw the navel towards the spine. Tuck that tailbone ever so slightly, slowly rolling yourself on down. Soft bends in the knees, taking an inhale, squeezing that circle, exhaling, rolling yourself up. Bringing those shoulders back and down, plugging them down your back. Abs are staying in as the arms come up over the head. 1 more here, full down and full up. Draw the navel towards the spine. Pretend you have a wall behind you. Tuck that tailbone. Slowly articulate yourself down. Keep drawing that navel towards the spine. Soft bends in the knees. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, begin rolling yourself up. When your arms come up over your head, go ahead, plug those shoulders down. Bring that magic circle back to the center. Now you're going to open your feet hip distance apart. Coming into our mobility, warming up with spinal mobility here. Arms are coming straight out to the clouds. Abs are pulled in. Tailbone slightly tucked. You're going to hinge at the hips. Find that flat back. Excellent. From here, squeeze the magic circle. Lift. Again, lower, flat back raise. Flat back down, squeeze the magic circle, and lift. Let's go for 3 more here. Flat back, soft bend in the knees. Keep those abs pulled in, shoulders plugged down your back. Last 2. 1 more here. When you come into that flat back, straight reaching those arms long, I want you to hold it here. From here, I want you to bring that flat back down to the floor. Touch the fingers towards the floor. Raise it up halfway. Keep those shoulders back. Again, touch the floor, soft bend in those knees, and lift. For 3, 2, on this last one, I want you to hold it up, come all the way up halfway, find that flat back. Now I want you to lower and lift. Squeeze the magic circle ever so slightly, lower, lift. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. Hold that flat back. I want you to laterally flex towards the left. Bring it back to center. Laterally flex towards the right. Reaching those arms long. Find that flat back. To the left and to the right. Let's go for 3 more. For 2. Keep those shoulders away. Last one. Bring it back to center. Slowly bring those hands down to the floor. Carefully take your hands onto the floor. If you can carefully grab your ankles, please do so. If not, keep your hands on the floor with a soft bend. You're going to come into a plie, squat at the hips, and stand it up. Drop at the hips, come into that deep plie, and stand it up. Let's go for 4. 3. 2. On this last one, go ahead, carefully extend those legs, release those hands from those ankles, and carefully roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing those shoulders back and down. Excellent job. Move your feet together. Go ahead, pick up that magic circle. We're going to go ahead, bring it by our sides on the reformer. We don't need it right here. We are going to go ahead, bring our feet to the platform. So make sure that your headrest is down here. Feet are on the platform. You're drawing those abdominals in. Your shoulders are backing down. They are a little bit away from the shoulder blocks. Abs are pulled in. Arms are reaching long. Neutral spine is engaged. From here, we're going to tuck the tailbone. We're just going to tilt the pelvis back towards our nose, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, roll the pelvis back to neutral. Inhale, tuck the pelvis. Roll it towards your nose, squeezing the glutes. Rock the pelvis back to neutral, and from here, can you tilt the pelvis back? Keep those abs and ribs connected. Tuck and squeeze, not lifting the back off the floor. Really pushing through those heels. We have 1 more here. When you find yourself into that neutral position, hold yourself here. Arms reaching long, coming into articulation. You're going to tuck that pelvis towards your nose. You're going to articulate yourself up. 1 vertebrae at a time, coming up all the way to the top. Really pulling through those heels, squeezing those glutes. Slowly roll it down. Trying to keep that carriage as quiet as possible. Articulating yourself down, tuck and scoop and roll. Articulate it up 1 vertebrae at a time. We have 1 more after this one. Full range of motion up and down. We're all going to come for 1 more, coming up to the top, and we're all going to meet up at the top with our abs and navel pulled in towards our spine. Our knees are pointing to the ceiling and the wall, to the wall above us, squeezing those glutes. From here, we're going to drop it down, lift it up, squeeze, drop it down, and lift. Down and up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up at the top. Give me squeezes here for 8, 7, pulse it up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale, exhale, slowly articulate it down. 1 vertebrae at a time, making space between that spine, untucking at the bottom, And from here, you can bring your feet to the foot bar. Excellent job. Go ahead, rock your knees from side to side. Headrest can come up for a moment. We're going to need that magic circle here, so go ahead, find that magic circle. Give yourself some space away from the shoulder blocks. Arms are coming up to the clouds. From here, lift one leg to tabletop, followed by the other. Find those knees, abs pulled in, neutral spine and engaged. We're going to tuck that chin towards the chest. We're going to curl ourselves up. As we curl ourselves up, we're reaching that magic circle towards our knees. We're going to slowly roll ourselves down. Again, tuck the chin towards your chest. Curl, reach. Try not to move the bottom. Your bottom is heavy. Hips are heavy on that carriage. Continue coming up with that chest lift and bringing it down. Gentle squeeze into that magic circle. We have 2 more here. Squeeze and lift. Try to get up a little bit higher each time. 1 more here. Curl it up. This one we're holding up. We're going to just squeeze that magic circle for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that squeeze. Slowly bring yourself on down. Bring your feet to the foot bar. Excellent job. I'm going to let you pick whichever leg you want to bring into tabletop. I am going to take my left leg first, bring it into tabletop. Now, my right arm is going to push into that left leg in tabletop. My left arm is going to reach long. So first thing we're going to do, heel is on that foot bar. We're going to curl ourselves up, push into that magic circle. Leg is pushing towards your knee and bring it down. So getting deeper into our obliques. Curl it up and down. Use that breath. Exhale, curl it up. We have 2 more on this side. Last 2. This is our last one, but we're going to hold this one up. Hold it up. Now just pulse the circle for 6, 5. Reach that arm longer towards the foot bar. Last 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it down. Ooh, bring that foot on down. You should really feel that oblique on that side. All right, other leg. Now my right leg is coming into tabletop. Left forearm is pushing into that magic circle. You can use your hand as well, whatever works for you. Right arm reaching towards the foot bar. You're going to tuck the chin towards your chest. Curl yourself up. Press into that magic circle as you reach towards the foot bar. Keep those hips heavy. Bring it down. Curl it up. Exhale up. Inhale down. Reach, curl. We got 2 more, and then we're holding it for those pulses. Curl it up. 1 more here. Curl it up. Let's pulse it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down and bring that magic circle to your hands. Great job. We're going to take that magic circle. It is now coming in between our inner thighs. Our hands are coming behind, grabbing our pegs or our shoulder blocks. Go ahead, move a little bit away from the shoulder blocks. Legs are coming to tabletop, squeezing that magic circle, coming in for some rotational spine twist. I'm going to drop my knees towards the left. What I'm watching for, my right hip is going to come up, but my right shoulder stays wide. Squeeze the magic circle, bring it down. Again, let's rotate towards the left, towards the right, sorry. Left hip is going to come up, right shoulder, left shoulder's trying to stay down. Squeeze the magic circle together. Alternate from side to side. Exhale out. Inhale, bring it together. Exhale, drop it to the right. Inhale, squeeze together. Feel that pelvic floor, inner thighs engage, especially on that exhale. Last one to each side. Finish it even. Bring it back to center. Legs now come up to the clouds. Squeeze the magic circle. We're going to tick-tock from the left all the way to the right, getting a little deeper in those lower abdominals. Try to keep those shoulders down. Squeeze it from side to side. Dropping the hip. Squeeze and lift. Last one to each side. Once those legs come in, go ahead, bend your knees, bring your feet to the foot bar, and drop it for one moment here. All righty. Go ahead, once you are ready, you can take that magic circle, bring it to your hands. You're gonna find your heels on that bar. Heels are sits bones distance apart. Headrest can be up any way you like it. Hands coming up over the clouds, up to the clouds over the chest, sorry. Draw that tailbone in, abs pulled towards that spine. Take an inhale, exhale, extend the carriage out and resist it in. Just coming in for some footwork here. Nice and warm from that core work and that full body standing work. Let's go for 2 more here. Squeeze the magic circle as you press yourself out. Release as you come in. Next time you come in, I want you to come halfway in, push yourself out. Release as you come in, press as you push out. Halfway. 3 inches down, 3 inches up. Last 2. Last 1. Come in halfway now. Give me little pulses, inch up and inch down. Make them small. Squeeze that magic circle. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out. Bring it all the way in. Let's slide down to the balls of the feet. Magic circle staying right where it is. Heels are connected into Pilates V. All 10 toes picking up real estate here. Drop those shoulders back. From here, extend the carriage out. Squeeze those inner thighs. Resist it in. Again, press out, squeeze. Next time you press it out, I want you to bend those elbows over the head. So you're going to squeeze the magic circle, elbows fold, straighten to come in. Elbows fold and in. Last 3. For 2. And 1. Go ahead, bring it all the way in. Unclick those heels, stay on your toes. Magic circle staying right where it is. Go ahead, extend yourself long and bring it in. Keep those abs pulled in. Next time you bend the knees, you're going to bend the elbows, drop everything down, extend it to the clouds. Think about pushing in that magic circle, opening up that chest. Last 4, 3, 2. On this last one, when your legs are long, arms are long, hold it there. You're going to drop both heels and lift both heels. Drop both heels and lift. Next time you drop, you're coming back with those tricep presses, so bend it over your head, drop the heels, and lift. Activate those arms. Keep those elbows narrow. Last 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, come up on those toes, bend your knees. We're gonna take our heels wide onto the foot bar, magic circles staying above the chest. This time, palms are coming above the pad. We're gonna take an inhale to prepare, exhale, push yourself out. Magic circle's not doing anything yet. Next time you extend yourself out, I want you to pull the magic circle away from each other and resist it in. So pull the magic circle apart and resist. Keep that tailbone and hip heavy. Neutral spine is engaged. Last 3. For 2. And 1. On that last one, come all the way in. And go ahead, walk your heels back to the center of the foot bar. I'm gonna take my left leg. It's gonna come into tabletop here. My right heel is staying on that bar. Now, same as before, magic circle is coming into that tabletop leg, but this time I'm taking both hands, pushing into this magic circle and to this leg. When you're ready, single leg, really push in, press the magic circle, resist it as you come in. Curl it up and resist it in. Now, if you feel okay, you can add that chest lift, get a little bit deeper. Curl it up. Up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Keep that press. Pulse the carriage in and out. 3 inches up, 3 inches down. Hold that press. Isometric hold. Relax those shoulders. Last 2. Last 1. Go ahead, release that magic circle, place that head on down, and bring that leg in. Let's do the same thing onto the other side. Right leg is coming to table, left heel is on that bar. Both hands are pushing. When you're ready, inhale to prepare, exhale, extend the carriage out, push into that leg, really push up with that leg, stabilize that magic circle, give yourself feedback here. If you feel comfortable here, tuck that chin towards your chest, curl yourself up, try to get higher by pushing into that magic circle. We're going for 3 more, and then we got those 3-inch pulse up and down with that hold of the chest lift. For 2. 1 more, hold the chest lift, hold the magic circle. In 3 inches, out 3 inches. Hold it up, draw those abs to the navel, relax the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, place that head down, release that circle, bring that foot on down, and bend your knees. Go ahead, scoot yourself a little bit away from those shoulder blocks. Arms are reaching up towards the clouds. Legs are coming long over the foot bar. Engage that magic circle, squeeze it together. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Slowly roll yourself up. Find that edge and then squeeze the magic circle to help you come up just a little bit higher. Excellent job. Go ahead, come off to the side. Put your magic circle down, and we are going to be changing our springs. We're gonna be popping off one of those red springs, staying on 1 red and blue. Magic circle we don't need here. Headrest is gonna come flat again. We are gonna lie ourselves back down. Once we lie ourselves back down, I am gonna grab my right strap behind me, and that long loop is gonna come into my right leg. Now, please be mindful if you need to pull your foot bar a little bit up to get more range of motion, please do so, but you wanna be mindful that this leg wants to be over the hip. So not back here, over the hip, okay? So soft bend in that leg, mindful that you can put your foot down on the platform as well. Arms are reaching long, scooch away from the shoulder block, set yourself up. Heel is on. When you're ready, we're coming into a hinge bridge, so draw those abdominals in. You're gonna lift yourself up and drop it down. So lifting and lowering that leg, that strap is helping you support that leg. Lifting and lowering. We got 3 more. For 2. 1. When your bottom comes down, leg comes to tabletop, 1 single leg extension, extend it up to the clouds, bring the foot to the foot bar. Lift and lower. Lift that leg to tabletop, single leg extension, foot finds the foot bar, you're gonna lift and lower. Slow, controlled movements, take your time. You wanna stop with that leg right over your hip. You're gonna lift and lower. 2 more. On this last one, you're gonna lift your hips. You're gonna hold it there. Can you drop it at 3 inches? Lift, drop, and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those hips on down. Leg comes to table. Go ahead, let that leg come to table. You're gonna take that leg, bring it over for a figure 4, and then I want you to stretch your foot towards your nose and stretch out that hamstring. I like to put the figure 4 into it so you get the other stretch as well. Great job. Place that foot onto the foot bar. Let's take that strap off. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So grab that strap behind you. That strap is now coming on to that left foot. Heel or ball of the foot onto the foot bar. Leg is right over the hip, soft bend in that leg. Situate yourself, get yourself ready on that carriage. Ankle over the hip, ball of the foot or heel on that bar. Once you're ready, arms are engaged. Draw those abs to the spine, squeeze the glutes, and lift. We're dropping it down and lift. So getting a little bit deeper into our work here. We have 2 more. One more, those hips come down. Right leg comes to tabletop, left leg comes to leg extension. Comes back up to the clouds. Right leg back to the foot bar. You're gonna lift, lower. Table, leg extension, up to the clouds, foot to the foot bar. Lift, lower. Table, leg extension. Little exercise for the brain. 1 more after this. We're gonna hold it up. We got little pulses for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, hinge it down. Bring that leg to table. You're gonna cross it over. Pull that leg up, get a hamstring stretch. Bring those toes towards your nose. And carefully, you can bring that foot to the foot bar. Take that strap on off And we are gonna hold that strap into our hands. We're gonna reach behind us, get the other strap, go into some of our mid-back series while we're here. So go ahead, push yourself away from those shoulder blocks. Hands are coming into those short loops. Arms are coming up to the clouds, legs are coming to tabletop, squeezing everything together. When you're ready, we're going in for arm extension, so straight arm press, resist it up. Straight arm press, and up. Next time, chuck your chin towards your chest, curl yourself up, look towards that foot bar, resist it down. Curl it up. Tailbone, rib cage is heavy. Staying glued to that carriage mat. We're going for 2 more. 1 more. When you go ahead, bring those arms down to your waist. Legs are coming up to the clouds. Stay with that chest lift. You're dropping your right leg long. You're going to pump it twice and switch. Exhale twice. Exhale. Exhale. Reach those arms long. Keep that chest lifted if you can. Double pump is 2 exhales to a big inhale. Last 3, 2, 1. Let those legs come together. Head comes down. Arms come to the clouds. And find your foot bar. Drop your knees from side to side. When you're ready, extend those arms to the clouds. Find those legs in tabletop, knees are over those hips. Drop your arms to your sides, flip your palms, coming in to arm abduction. Open and close those arms, that T-press. Try not to drop them too low. When you're ready, you can add that chest lift if it's available for you, keeping those hips heavy. Head can stay up the whole time, or it can drive up and down, whatever works for you. We're gonna go for 3 more. For 2. Head has the choice to stay up, stay down. Legs come up to the clouds while your arms stay by your sides. Pilates V. You're gonna lower the legs, strike a match, and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Strike that match. Lift it up. We got 2 more. Reach those legs long. Lift. 1 more. Arms come up to the clouds. Legs come up to the clouds. Drop the knees to table. Arms come up. Find that foot bar. Drop your knees from side to side. Take a quick moment. When your knees come back to center, arms are coming back up to the clouds. Legs are coming to table. Hip bones are heavy. We're coming for our arm circles, so we're opening out and around. Control these circles. Next time your arms come up, legs can come up. Everything comes out together. Arms and legs move in the same motion. 2 more in this direction. When your arms come up, legs come up, push them down, out and around. Down, out and around. Ab and rib connection, keep it connected. Last 3. For 2. And 1. Legs come up to the clouds. Go ahead, fold those knees and drop your hips from side to side. You can go ahead, hang those straps up. And we are going to carefully come up off our carriage and make a change or 2 here. All right, coming off our carriage, we're going to stay on that red and blue spring. We are going to grab our magic circle. And from here, I'm just going to put my headrest down. Magic circle is just coming onto my carriage, not worrying about it so much for this first round. Knees are coming onto the edge of the carriage, so you're going to find yourself in that 4-point kneel. Magic circle is underneath your abdominal. Ball of the foot is on the carriage. Right or left foot, doesn't matter. We're gonna do both of them. So I have my right foot on right now. Ball of the foot is on. Draw those abdominals in, send those shoulders back. We're going for a single leg press. Press it out, resist it in. So just feeling how you feel. We've been lying down for a while, giving yourself a moment to adjust. Last two, just like this. And one more. Next time you come in, bring yourself all the way in. Grab that magic circle into the left hand. Opposite hand has the magic circle from the foot on the foot bar. When you're ready, still ball of the foot is on. Shoulders are back and down, abs are engaged. Gaze is over the tip of your nose. Take an inhale, exhale, push the magic circle, extend yourself out. Resist, release the circle as you come in. Press it out and in. Out and in. Find that balance and control. Last three. For two. You know what's coming. Last one. Hold it out. Now I want you to flex the foot and point the foot. Just hold the tension in the magic circle. Flex and point. Close the hips. Flex and point. Let go of the magic circle at any time. Last three, two, and one. Go ahead, bend that knee and bring it all the way in. Go ahead, roll that hand, that wrist, and go ahead, place the magic circle down on the carriage to begin again. Coming with the other foot. So left ball of the foot is on the foot bar for me. First set, I'm really gonna make sure I'm square. Shoulders are down. You're gonna push the carriage out, resist it in. You're trying to bring that knee straight underneath the hip. A little harder with the magic circle, but here should be quite easy after some practice. Last two. And one. Go ahead, bring that knee in for the balance challenge, bringing the magic circle kind of where you may need it. Send those shoulders down. Here we go. You're gonna push it out, resist it in. So sometimes a little easier the second time you do it. Last two. Last one. Hold the squeeze in the magic circle. Hold yourself out. You're going to flex and point. Flex and point. Flex, point. Last three. Flex, point, two, and one. Go ahead, bring that knee on down. Set yourself back, and you can go ahead, put that magic circle down and send yourself back to child's pose for a moment. All right, coming off the carriage, so make sure that magic circle is not where you're gonna step. I'm gonna come off my carriage, and I am coming to one red spring only, so taking off that blue spring. Magic circle can be used for balance if you need it. If you don't need it, just put the magic circle down. I'll show you both options. We're gonna go ahead, tuck our toe underneath. We're gonna come in for a scooter series. So leg is kind of in line with my standing leg. If you need balance help, grab the magic circle and hold on with the magic circle. From here, otherwise your hands can be at your hips, coming low in that standing leg. We're gonna press the carriage back, resist it in. So press it back and in. Try to get low in that standing leg. We have three more. For two and one. I want you to hold it back. Come in 3 inches, push it out. 3 inches, bigger than a pulse. Push it out. Keep that chest proud. Caught myself hinging over. Last 2. On this last one, can you hold it out? Can you pop that heel up on the floor? Give me pulses for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it all the way in and set that knee on down. Take your standing foot, move it by your foot bar, grab onto the foot bar, and come in to that Eve's lunge. Give yourself a beautiful stretch here. And then we're gonna roll that leg in front to come into a half split. So straighten that leg if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, just stay in that Eve's lunge. And then when you are ready, you can close that carriage. You're gonna take that foot off the carriage. You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna face your carriage. Now your inside foot is coming to the shoulder block. Your outside foot is coming towards the edge of the carriage. You're gonna come down into that low squat. All right, we're gonna push the carriage out, resist it in. So working this glute as you press it out, resist it in. You're keeping your chest proud, chest high. The lower you get, the more difficult it is. Just pushing it out and in. We're gonna do that same sequence here. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring it in 3 inches, push it out. 3 inches and out. Last 2. Can you hold it out and just pulse it back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring that carriage on in. And from here, you can extend that leg out. Bring your hand onto the carriage mat. Take your other hand and walk it over to the wood and give yourself an inner thigh stretch. All right, once you are ready, we are gonna close that carriage. You can take that magic circle is coming down, unless of course you need it for balance, then we'll bring it over to the other side. But we are gonna come kneeling on our carriage. Toes are getting tucked towards the edge of the platform or on the platform if you have an extender on. Elbows are coming down for the first set, holding on to those shoulder blocks. We're gonna find those abdominals in. We are gonna lift our knees and we're gonna push ourselves out to that plank position. Drop your hips, shoulders are back and down, weight comes to the heels. We're gonna bend and press. So bend it in, carriage touches your knees, push it out. Bend it in and press. Stay strong. We have 2 more here. Not staying here too long because we have 3 sets. Next time your knees come in, drop those knees, send your hips on back. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Second set, we're coming in to a high plank. If being on your wrist doesn't work for you, stay down on your elbows, whatever works for your body. Sending those shoulders down, toes are still on that platform. You're gonna lift the knees, you're gonna push yourself out. Drop yourself into that plank, shoulders are down, weights towards your heels. Now we're moving from the shoulders. Pulling it in, pushing it out, just 3 inches. In and out. Use that breath. Last 2. Last 1. Come on in, drop the knees, and set yourself into child's pose. All right, last and final set. If it works for you, we're gonna come in to control balance. So I'm gonna bring my hands to the shoulder blocks. I'm gonna bring my foot to the foot bar and I'm gonna extend myself out. I'm gonna drop my shoulders down my back, draw my abdominals in, and I'm gonna lift to the foot bar. My abs are being pulled in, weight is coming down my back towards my heels. Shoulders are plugged, same thing. In and out. So working on control, balance. How much can you control this carriage? Last two. And one more. Go ahead, step it down and slowly bring it in. Go ahead, drop yourself back. Roll those wrists. And let's go ahead, do our lunge work on the other side. All right, so staying on that red spring. My left foot's coming tucked under the shoulder block. My knee is in line with my standing leg, with my knee down on the carriage. If you need the magic circle, this is where you would grab it for balance. Choice is yours. Go ahead, stand into that standing leg. You're gonna straighten that leg. You're gonna bend it down and bend it in. Extend it out and in. Come into that scooter. Bend and press. Keep that chest proud. We got three more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Can you bring it in 3 inches? Push it out. For 3. Push it out. Not 3 left. I meant 3 inches. We got 4 left. 3, 2. On this last one, hold it out. Can you pop that heel up? Give me little pulses in and out, down and back. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, grab that foot bar. Bring that carriage all the way in. Take that standing leg, walk it by the foot bar. I'm gonna go ahead, push myself out for that Eve's lunge. Take a moment, drop that hip. Let's come into that half split. So I'm gonna straighten that front leg, really get that beautiful stretch here. And then you can go ahead, close the carriage. We're gonna come in for that skating series. So same thing, if you need the magic circle, you just use it like this, and you can hold on to it this way, or you can bring your hand to the foot bar, whatever you need. I'm gonna walk my toes in, hands at the hips or hands at prayer. I'm gonna press this carriage out, resist it in as I bring the leg underneath my hip. So my range of motion is much better on this side than on the other side. That is my bad hip, so very different bodies for me on each side of my body, especially my lower side. Let's go for 3 more. For 2, 1 more here. In 3 inches and out. For 3 inches and out. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold it out? Give me little pulses for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it all the way in. Grab on to that bar. Go ahead, extend yourself out. Bring your hand to the carriage, opposite hand to the rail, and give yourself a side split. All right, come on in. We are now changing that 1 red spring to 1 blue spring, taking that red spring off. I am gonna come sit on my carriage. I'm gonna kneel on my carriage facing you. I'm gonna grab this strap, and this strap, I'm gonna hold the long loop. I'm gonna have the magic circle in both hands, sitting up nice and tall, kneeling nice and tall, shoulders are down. I'm gonna squeeze the circle, I'm gonna rotate towards the foot bar and bring it back. So high knees, you can be on low knees, you can be sitting on your bottom, whatever works for you. But I want you to think about standing tall, kneeling tall, slight tuck of the tailbone, abs are drawn towards the navel, and this rotational work is coming from your waist, not your arms. Magic circle is keeping your shoulders apart and your collarbones are smiling. Last two. One more here. Let's bring it back to center. Be careful here, you may want to use the long loop. I'm gonna go ahead, reach my arms up over my head, and from here I'm gonna allow the strap to pull me into lateral flexion. As it pulls me into lateral flexion, I want you to carefully roll yourself down towards the floor. Careful, careful, careful. Hinge yourself up. Bring the arms back to the chest. Reach up. Allow the strap to pull you into that lateral flexion. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Hinge, no tension in the straps. You're just rolling your spine up, bringing it up to chest, bringing yourself upright. Reaching those arms up. Over for that lateral flexion, using that assistance of the strap to get deeper. Drop it down, sweep it around, bring it back up to center. One more. Extend it up, come over for lateral flexion. Drop the hips, sweep it around, and bring it on up. Excellent job. Let's hang that strap up. Before we go over to the other side, I'm just gonna fix my strap here. We're gonna put our feet onto the foot bar and we're gonna slide our bottoms towards the edge of the mat. Arms are coming up towards the clouds. Feet are reaching long. Carriage is very, very light. You're gonna press into that magic circle. You're gonna tuck your chin towards your chest. You're slowly gonna articulate yourself up, using that foot bar to help you come up to a nice tall roll up. Here, you're gonna articulate yourself down and up. So squeeze the magic circle as you roll yourself back into that C curve. And up. Let's go for 4 more. 2, 3, sorry. 2. 1 more. Slowly come all the way up and bend your knees. Great job. We're gonna switch to the other side. I'm gonna come on my knees, nice and tall. Grab the short loop or the long loop. Legs are squeezing together. Magic circle is at my chest. Abs are pulled in, tailbone is tucked ever so slightly. You're gonna rotate towards the foot bar, resist it back. Again, squeeze and rotate. And back. Squeeze and rotate. Last 3. 2. And 1. Go ahead, bring it back to center. This is where you're gonna watch your arms. You might need to go up to the longer loop. You're gonna reach those arms up. You're gonna allow the strap to pull you into lateral flexion. Let it pull you towards the strap. Hinge yourself down, strap goes limb. You're gonna sweep yourself up and around, bring the magic circle to your chest, rotate it back. Extend it up towards the clouds. Let that lateral flexion pull you over. Hinge at the hips, sweep the arms, come up, back to the chest. Up over the head, 2 more. This is your cool down. One more. Hinge at the hips. Sweep it down and around. Stack it up and bring it to the center. Go ahead, hang that strap up. I am carefully going to turn around and face you. And if you need more of a cool down, by all means, take your time, do what you need. But again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this intermediate Pilates reformer flow. And until next time, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll meet you on the reformer. Bye.